Aloha! Well, welcome to the end of July, and it's time to wrap up this month. I loaded a video of me doing handstands and Pijamara Asana, a little bit sloppy, but again, 2 months ago, or just a little over 2 months ago, I was in a psych ward, and I believe there's a video of me posted even before that, maybe about a month before that. So you can see how bad that condition is, and then imagine how much worse it was in order for me to be in a psych ward. So I guess what I'm saying is when I started doing yoga hardcore, and I started really in the end of 2019, and I went to a gong, a sound healing meditation. So a dear friend of mine would play gong and crystal bowls during the meditation, during yoga, and I had been to her events before where they were just sound healing. So I thought, okay, it'll be easy to do the yoga. I went to the yoga. I found myself just lying on the ground, just laying there for the first month. The second month, I learned how to do cat cow. The third month, I think I stood up on my mat and maybe did warrior one. So 2020, I made some progress. This is a little bit inconsistent due to the pandemic and classes shutting down. So really, I picked up the pace only May 24th of this year, and I got out of the ward on the 21st. So um, when I started, I didn't really have the goal of doing handstands. It was probably about a month in. I was like, you know what? I think I can probably do handstands by the end of July, by the end of the second month. And I didn't even realize how much stronger I was getting. And it turns out, just like in life, just like with everything that you do and that you do with a purpose builds on itself and it keeps growing, and eventually you get exponentially stronger off of that. So cat cow is really a precursor for down dog. And down dog is really a precursor because it's working your shoulders, both of those are, for doing arm balances and setting up for dolphin pose, which is kind of like down dog but with your forearms on the ground. And again, all of these movements are building your stability, they're building your core, the warrior series. And I noticed myself getting stronger, and then one day without even really thinking, I just attempted to do Pincha Asana, do the shoulder stand, and I found that I was almost strong enough to do it. And then in another class, the teacher said, here, try kicking up into handstands, and I tried, and I was almost strong enough to do it. So build on yourself, build on your success, right? You have a goal. You don't necessarily know how you're going to attain the goal. I didn't know that all of those little steps that I was doing would build on one another. Now I'm a lot more aware of that. So you see behind me, I have some more affirmations. These are on my door when I leave so that I can check those off as well. This is my goal card, front and back. I still need to get it laminated. I need to maybe work on the wording a little bit, but I'll tell you what it says. It says, I, Charles, last name, am so happy and grateful that I have in my possession $10 million, which comes to me in various amounts from time to time. In return for the money, I will render the best possible services in human growth, potential, love, leadership development, as well as festivals. I believe that I have this money in my possession. My faith is so strong that I can see the money before me with my own eyes. I can touch it with my own hands. It is now awaiting transfer to me at the time and in proportion that I deliver the services I render. I immediately follow plans how to implement my goal. So I read this morning and night, and I may change the wording, and I definitely will get this laminated so I can carry it along with me, and maybe a more compact size. It also has a date on it, even though it's written in the present tense, which is what Napoleon Hill recommends, what Bob Proctor recommends. It's what a lot of other goal-setting life coaches, right, they recommend writing it in the present tense. You need to feel into it. I think over here you see it says, Charles, your goals are emotional. Okay, so it's really not about the $10 million. It's about the $10 million. I want the $10 million. I know that in the next 5 years I can earn $10 million or have that much in assets. It is about the raising my consciousness to that level and doing the things that it says on this card, right? Best possible services in human growth, potential, love, development, and leadership, and retreats and festivals. Okay, so that I become that type of person that provides those services to people and grow as a person along the way and, get to the top of Maslow's pyramid. So there we are. In addition, August's goal is I will do splits by the end. So, as well as work more on my handstands and pincha. Leave any comments on your goals. I plan to post every single day. $10 million. We have another one here that says, I'm so happy and grateful. It's on the other wall. I'm so happy and grateful to be earning $1 million or more every year. So, here's the journey. Let's do it together. And thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day. Aloha.